And finally tonight here, our person of the week. With the World Cup now underway in South Africa, it got us thinking about a brave little boy we first met there a decade ago. He captured the attention of the world, bravely talking about HIV when no one else would in that country. And the woman who was right by his side, it turns out, is still fighting for him. It was a decade ago we first met little Nkosi Johnson, the South African boy born with HIV. He'd lost his mother to AIDS. And at a time when South Africa was unwilling to talk about the disease, Nkosi bravely stood before the world.
We are normal. We are human beings. We can walk. We can talk. We are deep, just like everyone else. We are all the same. Thank you.
That woman giving him a thumbs up is the woman who would adopt him, Gail Johnson. And the two of them together would start a shoestring shelter for mothers with AIDS and their children. They called it Nkosi's Haven.
We're full. This is a small house. And it's not fair to the other mothers who are HIV. They are dying.
It was a year after that the world lost Nkosi, and almost a decade later, we decided to travel back to South Africa to find his adoptive mother. And what she showed us?
That's the baby daycare center.
A sprawling village she's continued to build in honor of her son.
I'm constantly reminded that kids need help, so I'll constantly do it. We got a whole lot of little Nkosis.
It's been more than 8 years now since Nkosi's death, and Gail is still working. In fact, now she takes care of more than 60 people here, mothers and children who are fighting HIV. And one of those children, Thabiso.
Gail loves me so much.
She loves you so much?
Yeah. Me too, I love him so much.
You love her?
Yes.
Thabiso does not have HIV, but his mother does, and so they now live here. This is like a home? Yes. It feels like home?
Yes.
He showed us the 17 cottages, the library, the clinic, and at the end of the tour, we meet his mother.
This is my mother.
This is your mom? This is Mom, hi. Struggling to survive when she got here, the medication Gail has provided has brought Thabiso's mother back.
If it was not her, I couldn't be here.
You wouldn't be here?
Yes. And my children won't be with me.
The whole time, Gail was right there listening, and we asked what she made of it.
Well, I've got a hell of an extended family.
Nelson Mandela said your son was an icon.
He was a little warrior. Yeah, totally. I'm just so sorry you never saw this. Yeah, I think he'd be quite proud.
And so we choose Gail Johnson, so many years later, still fighting for her son. And with so much attention on the soccer field, she's hoping the world will remember her little team off the field.